Hey guys, welcome to my first ever makeup tutorial. I thought I'd start off with one of my absolute favourite looks. It's a very bronzy brown smoky look. It's really shimmery and it's probably my favourite go-to look for any kind of occasion. It's perfect for date night or going out with your friends. So if you like the look of this, then keep watching to find out how to achieve it. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Nivea Soft Rose and I'm just going to put that all over my lips to make sure they're nice and moisturised for later on. And then I'm going to go in with my Collection Illuminating Touch, and this is in porcelain. I'm going to take 2 pumps in the back of my hand, and using my Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques, I'm just going to buff that into the skin in circular motions. So I actually really love this foundation. It's probably my new favourite one. I love the coverage and I love the way it makes my skin feel. It's really soft and just silky. I could feel my face all day when I'm wearing this foundation. Make sure you get down your neck as well, just so you don't miss any kind of harsh lines on your jawline, especially if the foundation is a bit dark for you. You don't want any lines at all, so make sure you just keep buffing until it's a really nice natural finish. And wait for it to dry. Nice soft skin. I'm now going to go in with my Focus and Fix concealer, and this is the Revolution. And I'm just going to put that in any areas that might need it a bit more. Under my eyes, and I also like to put it down the centre of my face as well. So going in with my e.l.f. concealer brush just to blend all that out, and on the bits where I want that extra coverage, I'm just going to dab the brush rather than drag it around. Next I'm using the Natural Collection Neutral Translucent Powder. Just going to get some on the brush, pretty messy stuff, and blow the excess off, and then just put this in any areas I don't want shine. And I'm quite a matte person, I don't really like much shine, so if you like shine then you can skip this part. But I just like to get it everywhere so I have a nice matte finish. Now moving on to my eyes, I'm using Revolution's Girls on Film palette, and I'm going to be taking the really pretty pale pink colour for my lid and those 2 colours down there for my crease. So I'm just using a flat brush and I'm going to take that really pale shimmery pink colour and I'm just going to pat that onto my lid, and I'm going to put it across the entire lid. And then I'm going to blend that out with my professional blending brush from e.l.f. And just blend out the edges just so there's no harsh lines. Then taking my e.l.f. contour brush, I'm going to mix those 2 browns together and put them into my crease. And I'm not going to take this across the entire crease, I'm just going to take it across maybe 3/4 of my eye. And then taking that blending brush again, I'm just going to blend that out. Make sure there's no lines again, and go back in a little bit more. And just keep blending until it all looks nice and even. So you could leave it there if you wanted to, that's pretty, but I'm going to do a bit more. So I'm going to take a really dark colour on this kind of angle brush, and I'm going to just do the outer corner of my lash line, and then taking it up into the crease a tiny bit. I'm not taking it very far across at all, keeping it very concentrated in the outer corner. And again I'm going to blend that out with the same brush as before, and just make sure there's no harsh lines and everything is all blended in nicely and it all flows. And I'm going to go in with my matte black eyeliner from MUA, And I was a bit disappointed when I first bought this because I saw how big the handle was compared to the pot. But actually this works out really well in your favour because it's much easier to apply with a longer handle. So I'm just going to apply a thin layer, and I want to make this as close to the lash line as possible. And I always prefer to do a thin line and build on it than have a thick line that I have to try and make look thinner. And I'm going to take my Showgirl mascara from Barry M, and I'm going to pop a generous amount of this on the lashes. And on top of that, I'm going to take the tiniest amount of the Lash Tastic from W7, because you really don't need much of this product at all. It is very, very intense. So I just wanted a little bit just to make my eyelashes a little bit more poppy than usual. So then going back to my Showgirl palette, I'm going to take those two matte colours on an angle brush, and I'm just going to pop these through my eyebrows. And as you can see, I've got quite thick dark eyebrows anyway, so I don't need too much. I'm just going to fill in any gaps. I don't need to do any shaping or massive filling in or anything like that. Moving on to my face, I'm taking my e.l.f. contouring kit, and this is in Antigua, I believe. And I'm going to take the dark one for contouring, obviously, and the pink one for blush. And I'm taking an angled brush for my contour. And I'm just taking this along the cheekbones, and then blending it up my temples and just on the corners of my forehead because I have a round face. And I'm also going to take it down under my chin as well. And I'm just going to keep blending that until there's no harsh lines and it looks nice and natural. And then I'm just going to take a standard blush brush. I'm just going to put the tiniest amount on the apples of my cheeks because I have very rosy cheeks anyway, so they always tend to shine through no matter how thick my foundation is. And I'm going to take this big fan brush, and I've never known what to use it for before, but I've discovered that it works well as blending out all of my powders on my face. Make sure there's no lines or anything. As you can tell, I don't like lines on my face. So going back to that same Showgirl palette again, I'm going to take that dark colour I had in the corner and the same angle brush, and I'm just going to run this along my lower lash line. I'm not going to take it all the way across, just going to take it halfway and blend it out. Then taking my Showgirl mascara again, I'm just going to pop a little tiny bit of this on the outer corner of my bottom lashes. Now go in with my Revolution Vivid Big highlighter, and this is in Peach Lights. I'm going to take a little fluffy brush and I'm going to put that just under my eyebrow and in the corner of my eye just to make them pop a bit. And I'm also going to take this down the centre of my face as well. Again, because I've got a round face, it's good to highlight the centre of it. So I'm taking it down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and just a tiny bit on the centre of my forehead. And then taking a bigger fan brush, I'm going to take that same highlighter just on the tops of my cheekbones. And going in with my e.l.f. lipstick in Charming, I'm just going to put a small amount of this on my lips, just to tie in the rest of the look. So this is it, this is the finished look. I really hope you like it. I think it's perfect for a date night or going out with your friends or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching my first ever makeup tutorial. It was kind of scary, a bit different. I've never done anything like this before, but I enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. If you liked it, please subscribe so you can check out more videos when I post them. My next one is going to be a Halloween makeup look. I don't know what I'm gonna go for yet, but it's going to be creepy and it's going to be using makeup only, so things you can just use from your makeup bag. I'm not gonna go out and buy anything special like face paints or anything. I'm gonna try and achieve a look that is using just stuff that you'll already have. So thanks again for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!